I'll mute my.
So number one, if the spectra is not meeting your needs and you're not expressing milk, I think the direction that your help that that our IBCLC was coming from was just from more of like an old mindset, just old mentality of like this is an OG pump. This is what we know is the best, but it's really not. Technology has come a long way, and if you are finding that the eufy is satisfactory and you're removing milk, don't stop what you know works. So you're the one that you know your supply. So I would absolutely continue to do what you know. Just put that spectra away if it's not meeting your needs. So that's that. And number two, absolutely, the morning when your prolactin levels are elevated is when I would maximize getting as much milk removed and stimulating production. So I don't know what your night schedule looks like, but if you could get in there and you can maybe, it'd be great if you could wake up before baby and then have some alone time and quiet time and possibly pump at like 5:30 in the morning or something. And then hypothetically, maybe baby wakes up around 7 or so. And then you can, again, I don't know if you're nursing or pumping baby at this time, but I would do it again. So even if it's not a 3-hour stretch, I don't want you to be miserable pumping every 2 hours because I know how tough that can be. But in those early hours of the day, if you can maximize a closer schedule just to get milk out, more milk out, or possibly a power pump. I'm not sure what your goal is exactly, but maximizing those early prolactin levels is definitely going to benefit your overall output.
Thank you. Yeah, no, my goal is more, I've always been an exclusive pumper. I have my routine and I love it, but I'm very curious. I want to breastfeed now that I've been able to get my supply, because I had a breast reduction. So all the LCs that I talked to, they're like, they don't expect much of my output. The first time around, I was only able to make 5 ounces. I did a science project on myself with different supplements and things like that. I've been able to get up to 20 ounces. So it's like a huge difference. Yeah. So I was like, I have my rhythm and flow. I'm afraid to mess with it, but I want to try breastfeeding at least once or twice a day.
Yeah, don't be afraid. You're not going to, I always say fluctuation isn't going to kill your supply. You're not going to hinder your supply if you're trying different things for several days at a time. If you're making it routine and you're skipping a pump session, or if you're reliant on baby to remove milk and maybe they're not, and you're not then secondary removing milk, then that can hinder your supply. But that I'm talking repetition. Don't be afraid to try it. That's how I got to where I was when I was nursing, because I was always an exclusive pumper. And I remember when I was pregnant with my first singleton and people were like, you don't know how this baby's going to go. Don't think that don't just pump, you should nurse. And number one, I was a little offended because I was like, I don't need someone telling me what I need to do and how I should feel about something. And I went into that journey as an exclusive pumper. And it wasn't until about 3 months in that I was so tired. I had multiples running around. I had my first singleton, whom I was trying to pump for in the middle of the night and bottle feed. And then I was just very tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to nurse this baby. And it didn't happen immediately, but I started putting her to the breast while she was tired, sleepy in the middle of the night. And eventually she started to take the breast. There were definitely times that I tried and it was a loss, and I would just bottle feed her, put her to sleep, and then pump and then go to bed. But we worked into a routine where she started getting the hang of it. And then we were able to do that for 16 months. So don't be afraid to try new things.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Here's to hoping.
Yeah.
Thank you.